Maranatha. Let us have a little armchair chat break in as the winds are kicking up and they're about to rip and tear up some stuff around about the area, looks like. Um, as with all brief break ins or new segments, let us the Lord's Prayer. I cry, Abba Father, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses, O Lord, or our debts, as some prefer to say, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us, Lord, from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever, in Jesus' mighty name. Ooh, this may be a 2 to 3 parter, folks. I don't know. I was talking with the Lord outside in the wind, walking with Him for a spell, just having a chat, conversation like I do with Him. All my days, this is what I do. I have conversations with the Lord. And many days He is silent, and some days He speaks. And today He said, why don't you talk to the people about this some? As I was talking to Him about something that was troubling my spirit, He said, mayhaps you would share this with the world, so mayhaps I'm gonna. Or with the part of the world that will listen, anyway. I watched the wind twisting the treetops and bending the trees like they were about to break. And I watched those trees swaying in the wind and standing straight back up tall once the wind ceased for a moment. That's how we gotta be, you know. We gotta sway with the wind till the skies turn blue, right? And we gotta stand straight back up. Life gets rough and life gets tough, but that's not exactly what I want to talk about. Let's talk about people who say they are Christian and are not. You know, them that say they are Jew and are not. Let's have a little discussion, shall we, about these particular things. My soul was plumb vexed by it, to be honest with you, by this here thing. That it saddens me how people treat the Lord. It's not about me at all, it's about Him, just so you know. And I am terribly saddened by it. I really am. I am broken, clean in two, by people who say that they love the Lord, yet they won't even pick up His word and read it. And they won't live by it. They won't. When they're in church, they're one way. And when they're out in the world, it's like they got a doppelganger, a twin, if you don't know what a doppelganger is. And the doppelganger is polar opposite of what they are. It's like their mirror image is someone else. They're like Peter when he was in Rome. So, to all you Peters that's out there being like the world when you're in Rome and being like the world when you're in the world, in other words, consider this your rebuke. You're going to burn in hell if you don't stop doing that. If you cannot be the same way out in the world that you are in the church house, you are a hypocrite and you are going to burn in hell. You are lukewarm and you are nothing. You have no authority in Jesus. This is why the gifts are not working in the church. Because you're filled with lust and easily enticed away by the little twinkly things that shine and shimmer and catch your eyes. And you go running to the least little thing. You think you needed a vacation. Jesus spent 6 hours on the cross. What do you think he needs? He has spent thousands of years now dealing with y'all, with a world full of y'alls. What do you think he needs? He needs a people that would worship him. That's what he needs. Oh, God don't need nothing. You think? You think God didn't want something? Why you think he created this world? Because he wanted something. Just like you want something. He wanted a people that would love him and would serve him. Think about that. That is why you were created. For no other reason. Not to serve yourself. You self-serving vipers. You low bellies. Yeah, Jesus did in fact tell the old serpent he was going to crawl upon his belly all of his days, and that's exactly what y'all been doing. Crawling and slithering into the church, making yourselves to be angels of light. Then when you out here in the world, you slithering yourselves around just like the serpents that you are. No, I didn't see this conversation going this way, but we're going to go with it. It's how the Spirit's moving, so we're going to go with it. You slither about on your bellies, doing as you please, saying, I don't got to do this, I don't got to do that. Jesus died for my sin. No, he came and he lived as a witness unto us how to live according to his will, and that we come out of sin. And he said, go and sin no more, lest something worse come upon you. This why you can't be healed, because you continuously sinning. Don't ask why God didn't answer your prayer. He don't know you. That's why. He don't know you. And one of these days, here right shortly, he's going to say, depart from me, ye worker of iniquity, for I never knew you. I never knew you. So go your way, for I didn't know you. You were darkness, pretending to be light, like the serpent. Yeah, it is written that the devil himself maketh himself to be an angel of light. What do you think you are when you in the church one way and you out in the world another? You a devil making yourself to be light every time you come to church. Because you know what? You're supposed to be the church. You're supposed to represent the church. And when you in the world, you're supposed to be the church that the world's seeing. But if you look exactly like them, talk exactly like them, walk exactly like them, and be doing exactly what they be doing, how you be in the church? Huh? If you cutting your hair off, ladies, and doing exactly like they doing, and putting on all that makeup, Jezebel paint and stuff, looking just like them, gussying up to look like the serpents, and putting on your real tight hip hugger jeans and trying to show off every bubble on you and wearing these belly shirts and tank tops and things like that and letting it all flop out. Cover it up. I don't care how hot it's getting, hell's gonna be even hotter. There ain't no excuse for your nakedness to be showing to the world. Not a bit of excuse. And please don't come at me saying that Jesus was crucified in the above, because if you do, I tell you what, I'm going to pray that Jesus rained fire down on you, because you just a devil. He wasn't crucified in the buff by choice. They were trying to humiliate him. You bunch of low-bellied devils and your ignorances. Keep your savagery to yourself. Your viperous minds. Always thinking I'm the lustful stuff of this world. Always got to have your mind in somebody else's clothing. Wondering what's on the inside. You a devil. You gonna burn in hell. Your mind should have been on Jesus and his word. If you was meditating on Jesus, you wouldn't have been led astray by your lusts and enticements. You think I'm unhumble? No, I am humble. I am one of the humblest people you could ever meet. I am angry. And there is a difference in being humble and being angry. I am angry at how people treat the Lord. But you know what? Even still in that anger, I love you enough to warn you to come out of these wicked ways. Yes, I speak sternly. Oh, would Honey Boo Boo prefer that I'd say, oh, little darling, you know what you're doing is a sin. Why don't you come out of that? Like I'm just this little sweet, soft marshmallow. Would that suit you better? Well, honey, darling, let's try that. You know that sin that you're involved in and all them lustful thoughts you've been having. Well, honey boo boo, you better perish into hell. I'm sorry, but it's true. You about to perish and go right into hell with them thoughts. And if you die in your sin, honey boo boo, you cannot come where the Lord is. It is written. No, I think I prefer the other way better. Because it is written, them that sin rebuke before all that others may fear. What? How you going to be afraid of anybody being a marshmallow? Ministers, come on, you got to quit being like that. Quit letting your congregation lead you and you lead them. Quit letting them tell you not to speak in a harsh tone. Being coarse with them. Did you not never get coarse with your children when they were doing wrong? Well, these is like your children. You best be coarse with them because they need trained up the right way. Clearly, they are not going in that direction. That is why the Lord is coming now. You're hollering, wait a little longer. No, if we wait a little longer, there will be no flesh saved. Do you understand that? There will be none saved. Read the Word of God. It is for my elect's sake that I come when I come, lest there will be no flesh saved. Why? Because y'all keep doing all these surgeries and putting all this metal junk in your body. The iron and clay does not mix. Let's look at this iron and clay scenario a little bit more in the next part. I'll see you there. Part 2 of Armchair Chat Brief Break-In. And this is July the 14th, 2024.